Erik Ten Hag threatens to expel more Man United stars after kicking out Sancho and Ronaldo. Erik Ten Hag has warned his current Manchester United players that they will follow the likes of Jadon Sancho and Cristiano Ronaldo out the door at Old Trafford if their attitude isn't right. Sancho has now had his loan move back to Borussia Dortmund confirmed, having been banished from the first team squad following his public fallout with the manager in September. It wasn't the first time Ten Hag had opted to axe a star for off-field behavior. In December 2022, the club terminated the contract of Ronaldo following his explosive interview with Piers Morgan on Talk TV, where he savagely criticized the Dutchman and the club's owners. His approach has proved divisive, with some fans welcoming his ruthless dealings with players, but the ex-Ajax coach has also been criticized for culling stars too readily, having presided over 14 defeats this season already. But Ten Hag has warned the rest of his squad that they could also be expelled if they step out of line. "If you want to perform, you need hungry players," said Ten Hag. "You need players with personalities who are hungry to fight for the badge and fight for this club. And they need to do this in a team," as he defiantly shot down the notion he was feeling the heat, arguing, "No, it's not difficult for me, because I expected from the start of this season that the process can go negative. And as a manager, you have to stay positive and get the process back in the right direction. In the meantime, you have to be pragmatic. Get as many points as possible and wait until the players are fit, and in the meantime, work on your team. Work on individuals to go to a higher level, set conditions for the team performing better, and the results will rise again." United are expected to do more business in the January after getting Sancho off the books, albeit temporarily. The likes of Raphael Varane and Anthony Martial are also in line to be released, given they can otherwise leave for free when their contracts expire during the summer. In other news, Mason Greenwood gives rare interview to camera as Man Ut Loney opens up on his head-off spell and what he's aiming for. Gary Neville reacts to Jadon Sancho's electric Dortmund debut. Manchester United legend Gary Neville couldn't help but laugh after seeing that Jadon Sancho produced an assist in his first appearance for Borussia Dortmund. Jadon Sancho simply had to leave Manchester United in January. United fans wanted this transfer to go so differently. There was so much hype around Sancho after finally joining United for a huge £73 million in 2021. Sancho had ripped up the Bundesliga but simply couldn't replicate that form in the Premier League. Hot and cold performances were one thing, but a row with Erik Ten Hag meant he was effectively frozen out from the end of August onwards. Sancho needed to get his career back on track and has ended up heading back to familiar surroundings with a loan move back to Dortmund completed just days ago. Jadon Sancho bags an assist on second Dortmund debut. Sancho unsurprisingly started on the bench as Dortmund traveled to take on Darmstadt on Saturday evening. Edin Terzic did introduce Sancho as a substitute though, and the United wide man made an instant impact. Sancho showed some nice movement to get in behind the Darmstadt defense before squaring the ball to Marco Reus for a tap-in. Dortmund ended up winning 3-0 with Sancho enjoying a dream return to Bundesliga action. An assist against Darmstadt isn't exactly going to blow United supporters away, but it's just the start Sancho needed after more than 4 months frozen out at Old Trafford. Gary Neville reacts to Sancho assist. There will be some United supporters thinking that Sancho's immediate impact with Dortmund is just typical. Sancho immediately creating a goal for Dortmund just feels like a kick in the teeth for United supporters who never really saw the best of him. Gary Neville is one of them, taking to social media to simply post 2 laughing emojis in response to Sancho setting up that ruse goal. Neville clearly just finds it funny that Sancho has immediately made an impact for Dortmund, having not only been out of favor at United, but also failed to really hit top form throughout his time at the club. There is a real feeling that players seem to shine everywhere until they turn out for United, at which point their abilities appear to disappear, as if Space Jam's nerdlucks are lurking around Old Trafford, ready to pounce. Sancho's assist certainly adds to that theory, and Neville, along with the United fanbase, just have to laugh for now, but also hope that other players actually hit their best form in the famous red shirt in the future. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.